Okay, this is going to be a little instructional video of how to replace a fuser on a Brother MFC 9130CW. And you see I have these two parts here, the fuser and then this the fuser part here and the roller part here. I believe you start by, this starts out like this, and you open like so, and there are two screws, Phillips screws, one on each side, that need to be removed. One. Two. And that should, these covers will come off on each side. This cover over here, set that aside there, and this cover over here. Let's see here. That cover over here, I'll set that there. This piece should come out. Yes. And because that's being replaced, I will set that on the floor. Then there are, if you look at the new fuser, there is one power cord over on the left side and two on the right that will need to be disconnected. Let's see if I can find a screwdriver that will help me do that. Maybe a flat edge screwdriver work. First I'll just try it without any force. And then I'll go and pry a little bit, see if that'll do it. Maybe you can always look at the new one just to make sure there's no clip or anything that you're missing. I don't see anything on that side. Oh, that one's coming up. And that one's up. Okay, so the right is done. On the left side there, you can see that there is a little bit of a clip, so you want to see if you can pry that up. Oh, I got it, I think. Yep, got it out. Okay. Help to pry right in between, right at the seam, and pry it open, and then it broke loose. Now I see that, I'm looking at the new one, I see that there's a, over on the right side, right where the wires go in, there's a little hole there. And on the left side, there's a rather large hole up here. And so that's how it's held in with two screws. So we'll attack those two screws next. Larger than the other ones. And I see they're the same size, so they should be interchangeable. Now with that apart, the fuser should come out. And it does. Slides right out. Well, almost slides right out. A little bit of fiddling. Alright. Old fuser coming out. fuser going in. And get those screws in place. Don't want to tighten up either side too much until you have them both in there and ready to go. And we'll snug it up a bit more. And we plug our two plugs, or three plugs back in, our one on our left side and two on the right. It'll be a little futzy though. There we go. That one's in. And if you've got poor eyesight like me, you've got to give it a good look and make sure you're getting them in right. You don't want to put them in backwards. Or force them in backwards or anything like that. Okay, and now to this. And this has a little post over here and there's a hole that it goes into. So line up that post and in it goes. And just give a little tug just to see if it's secure. And it is. Well, now I gotta open that back up again so I can get these covers back into the right place here. So let's see. Let me see how that goes. Okay. Once again, I want to get out the light. Just make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. There's the hole down there. Okay. Now back to that again. Put the get this installed correctly. Post. There we go. And it snaps. There we go. Now we have a completely replaced fuser.